Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Ty Boogie. Look, man, let's talk about it, all right? Look, we're going to be reacting to a very interesting video today, all right? This video is very interesting. The statements that was made in this video explains the issues, the problems with modern-day women, modern-day society, and the thought process and everything. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, all that good stuff, man. You know, I don't like to waste too much time, so let's get ahead and get into this. Let me put myself in the corner. Let's set it up. Y'all, I really need y'all to comment in the comments because I want to know y'all feedback on what y'all think about what she's about to say. Because this to me is the issue. This to me is the problem. When I think of modern day women, modern day society, just all of it. It's crazy to me.
IWITPRBLMZ.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to get straight into it because I understand this question is on the socials, and we want to know why do women get upset with the question, what do you bring to the table?
Are you poor?
I'm sorry?
Are you poor?
Am I poor? No? I'm asking a question.
Yo, I seen a clip on this on TikTok already, and it was basically that part right there. Are you poor? Because he asked what you bring to the table, are you poor? Do you know probably every woman will look at a man and try to see what does he bring to the table. If he brings nothing, he's a waste man. Now I mean how they say it in Britain or whatever, New England, he's a waste man. if you're Jamaican, he's a botsy boy. Like,
hey,
Okay.
we got to be poor to ask that question?
Kind of.
that's crazy.
Explain.
What?
Because if you looked at me and you saw me, you knew that you wanted me. You're approaching me off rip. What
Probably
does that,
sexually.
I don't think so.
Yes.
But what does that have to do with what I bring to the table? You knew that you saw me and you liked me. So why do you need to know what I bring to the table? You saw me and you liked me.
If I see you,
Whoa. Let them go. I want to hear everything they have to say.
Yes,
before
because
we
we're
go.
being poised and we're taking turns. Before I
if I see you and I like you, that's purely physical, correct?
Facts.
I mean, it depends.
No, facts.
What does it depend on?
It depends on the circumstance.
I'm
You
going
could've
off
been
what
a lot-
I'm going off what you look like. So
Listen.
that's physical.
You could have met me in the library with a little librarian sweater on.
That
and
don't
been
mean
like, okay,
I
like
know-
her mind.
I don't know
You
nothing
don't
else
know.
about you.
So because you're in the library, I like.
First of all, I'd like to, if she's bringing something physical to the table, then you know what the fuck she brought to the table.
That's crazy. The reason why I say that's crazy is because, okay, when y'all see a man and he looks good, you want to know what else does he have. You're not going to be like, oh, he looks good, and, okay, so that's what he brought to the table. But now when a man is asking you, what do you bring to the table? It's like everybody's grabbing their elbows, they grabbing their arms, they looking around. Nobody knows what to say. That, to me, is crazy. But it's like, everybody wants that equalness. Oh, let's make it equal. Men and women, when it comes to dating and relationship, everything's so equal. But when it comes to questions like this, it's not equal. You know what I mean? All you got to do is ask the question, you know?
The physical.
Oh, titties and ass.
That you asked it to the table, did you not? That's what she said.
That's all she got.
I didn't ask it to the table.
You invited it to the table.
The problem with titties and ass being on the table is that you can get titties and ass from anywhere. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people don't see that. It's so much deeper. It's really not that deep when it comes to men. But if all you can offer is physical, best believe that he can get that physical from anywhere. Therefore, you're very, very replaceable. Now, I mean, women don't think about that. Now, I'm not going to say all women, but a lot of modern day women do not think about that. Now, I mean,
No,
Don't say that at all. 'Cause
Nobody invited it.
This is like people that ask for $20 and then when you ask for it back, they like, oh, you mad about your little funky $20. Don't say, oh, this is all you got. This is what you asked, so you knew what it was.
If I'm seeing ass and titties, I'm inviting it to the bedroom, not the table.
facts.
So
That is-
then
you
why
don't
we
make it to
asking
the
about
table.
So then why you
table?
asking about the table? Why you not
Because
asking
we
what you
want-
bring to the
'cause
bedroom?
after we get past the ass and titties, now we want to know what else is behind this ass and titties.
But
Then
are
you should've-
taking the time to
you
get to know
should-
me,
right.
To figure that out.
That's why we asked that
That's why we
question.
asked- that's-
Should we waste our
that's
time
an
getting to know you
question.
if you bring no value?
Why is that a waste of time? Are you hiring? Like
No, men are the one that's risking themselves in a relationship more than a woman is.
How?
Because we're the one that's spending our
Providers.
time, money, and resources
Child
and
base.
protecting y'all.
Women have money. Women have time.
Y'all
They
wanna
have to
spend
get
your
the
money.
same thing that you have to
No,
spend.
y'all don't.
If you worried about money, then you could dig
It's
up
not
the
about
bones
money,
of
it's about
Benjamin
everything
Franklin
else.
and sleep with him.
Come
That
on,
don't-
wasn't it true that said earlier today that women do not pay on first dates, right?
I
We
said
don't.
women shouldn't pay on first
Okay.
dates.
Okay, so men have to. Okay, so we have to take y'all on a date, right? This is the problem, all right, fellas. We take them on a date, right? We're spending money. We don't even know whether or not they're a good person. If we go on a date and somebody gets to shooting, we're supposed to protect them. Now, I mean, so we're creating the biggest sacrifice. Yes, you're coming out and you're risking being with a stranger. I'm also risking being with a stranger. Now, I mean, but there's so much that we're just jumping on a limb and we're like, all right, I hope this goes good. So now we're asking you, what will you bring to the table? Like, that's part of getting to know somebody. Like, what in a relationship, this is adult conversation. What do you say you bring to the table? That's an adult conversation. And they acting like, well, I bring myself. I bring how I look. You just got to get to know me. Okay, so in that case, if I give you that same answer, you can't look at me like, oh, he must be broke. I don't know.
So
This whole video
that
kind of got
means
me just.
men's supposed to pay on the first
frenzy.
date, correct?
Mm-hmm. That's what I would
Men is paying
prefer.
on first date. Would you?
That doesn't mean-
You're not risking.
What does that
there's
have
no-
to do with what I'm bringing
You're
to
not
the
risking
table?
anything on that
Obviously,
first
whatever you ask to come to the table is what I'm bringing.
Long story short, you
That's
approached me.
it.
You could have left me alone, and I
So,
would have
so because I approach you, I don't have the right to know what else you're gonna give me in with
I just
being
feel like
in,
if you're
in a
approaching
relationship.
the,
Yeah, it is.
I just feel like if you're approaching the table based on ass and titties and whatever else you saw that you might have liked, you're already doing it backwards.
Well, I mean,
we
we gotta
but-
get to know you.
Yeah,
You meet somebody based
like-
off attraction,
But you
correct?
don't need to get to know my vagina first.
Right,
If that's what you offering first, I'm gonna take it.
But that's
Look how they switching and flipping it. Listen, realistically, when we see somebody and we're attracted to them, we see them. That is the first thing. That's the first connection that we have to this person. It's what we see. Now, I mean, then it's what we hear, and then it's getting to know them. Now, I mean, that's just how it works. Nobody walks up to a stranger and is like, hey, tell me about yourself. No, I got to see you. I got to be physically attracted to you. Now, I mean, and then we work from there. That's just real life. Like, but they're acting like, oh, no, that's backwards. How else will I know anything about you?
not what they offered. You asked for that to come.
You said what attracted
Nobody
us.
offered it to you. You said, "Hey, I like you. Come to the table with me." And then when I get
No,
home,
ain't
you
nobody
ask
said
me,
come to the table. Don't
what
speak
is
for the
that?
men.
What is that
Ain't
you
nobody
want?
said come to the
What is that
table
you
to
bring?
me.
nobody-
He said
Here
come to
we
the
go.
bedroom with me. That's
So
different.
Okay, so then
What
what's
do
the
you
table
bring to the
about? Do you
bed
have
and what do
tables
you
in
bring
your
to the
bedroom?
table is two different
Do
things.
you
like-
have tables in your bedroom?
See the sarcasm? It's killing the adult conversation. Like, she's corny.
So what is the question about?
Okay, so after we done,
Oh
you
my
put your
God.
clothes back on. Now let's talk.
We at a table now? Or
Yeah,
we
we
at-
All she has to say, cause I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. I'm getting a little, you feel me, antsy. All she has to say is, okay, well, this is what I bring to the table. So I don't know why other women don't want to answer. They're literally deflecting the question so hard for what though? Now I mean, it's three of y'all on that side of the table. Why y'all deflecting that question? You guys will, these women will definitely ask a man, what does he bring to the table? And if he says him, you're going to look at him like, who is this nigga? Like, oh, shit. I just messed with the sound. Hold up.
Why did you ask?
Like,
Why
What
did
you mean?
ask?
Because
You
men want to
started
build
in
long-term
bed.
relationships with women outside of
by
sex.
starting in the bed.
Here's the problem.
It doesn't
with
matter
that
where we
question.
start. It's how we
flipping.
finish.
Here's
It's
the
how we
problem
finish.
flipping.
with that question. You fast tracking everything. If you're not hiring me for a job, why am I answering to you what I bring to the table?
'Cause
Either
y'all
you're gonna
ask
take
Why
us
your
would
that.
time,
when you
either you're
want
gonna
to
take your time to get to know me and figure out what
Why would I wait?
what it is that I
So-
bring,
so-
or
So let me ask you a
You
question.
don't really want me to be here.
What questions are you asking on the first date?
do you have kids? Do you have
Why-
a job?
Why you can't just
Okay.
Is
wait
there
to
somebody
find
that
out?
thinks they're in a relationship with you at this point?
Kids? Do you have
Why-
a job?
Okay.
Is there somebody that thinks they're in a relationship with you at this point?
Okay, to those questions, why don't you just wait to find out? What to your answer that you've been given, why you don't just wait to find out? Because you don't want to waste your time. Their point exactly. That's the double standards, weird stuff I be talking about. It's like, all right, why are y'all so delusional? Like literally, you just ask some questions to make sure you're not wasting your time. Now, when he asks a similar question, it's like, oh my God, why are you asking me that? What?
Point in time.
Right. I'm not going to sit there and ask you what you bring to the table because I'll
Because you're
find
not
out
risk-
throughout
Do you have a
discussion.
job? Do you have a job, right?
That's one of them. Don't
All right.
bypass do you have kids and everything else.
All right, you ain't got no kids. Do you have a job? He said, yeah, I have a job. Is that the end of that?
No, obviously I gotta ask more questions to get to know the person.
Exactly.
But
That's what
you
we want to hear.
start
That's basically what you bring to
don't
the
start
table.
off
That's
a-
basically the female version of
Right,
what you
but
bring
you
to
don't
the
just
table.
start off
Exactly.
what you bring to the table.
All right, but
Nigga, how much
Nobody
you
ever
paying?
said. Nobody ever said we
that.
started
How
off
much
like that.
you paying? I'll bring whatever you paying
we
for.
obviously
you
not
paying?
starting off on what you bring to the table. We just said that we starting off.
Well, you
on
ask
something
why
else.
women get upset because it takes away from you.
How much you paying sounds like real prostitution. Like, let's call it spade a spade. How much you paying is crazy. Know what I mean? We got to call it what it is. Like, how much you paying? Like, since when did money become, like, the root of everything? Like, know what I mean? Like, of relationships, connections, of whether or not I want to be, like, it's crazy. But we can't
Actually, don't try to
ask.
take your time to get to know me and
It
ask
do-
any
it
other
doesn't.
question.
It doesn't.
does.
It makes us want
How
to
you
invest
know?
our
You a
time.
woman?
No, I'm a man.
ask
I'm a
why
man, and I
women get upset.
asked the women that get offended this question.
Right,
If you
but
get
how
offended,
you know
listen.
why it
Anybody
offends
that gets
women and what it
offended
takes
by this
away from
question,
them?
listen. Anybody that gets
Y'all
offended
sound
by this
offended
question,
right now.
yo, Jew. Let me.
No, because to me,
Hold on. Anybody that can't answer this question, male or female, confidently, doesn't have any true value to bring to the table. I ain't gonna
Facts.
hold
But
you.
who said that
That's
we
right.
couldn't answer
It
it because we
sounded
don't want to
like-
answer
Yeah,
it?
so why
But to
can't
me,
you
it
answer
sounds
it?
like
If
the
you with
question
some white
comes-
woman in the store and she's like, "Oh, you stole my phone," and she's like, "Show me your phone to prove you didn't steal
That's
it."
a false equivalency.
No, because you don't have to
That's
answer
a
the
false
question. That doesn't
equivalency.
mean that you're an actual thief. You don't have to answer.
That's
So
a
yeah,
false
so
It's
equivalency.
the audacity of asking the question that's a problem.
So asking me if I have a job, asking me do I have a kid, that is the equivalency, since we just learned a new word, of what do you bring to the table. Know what I mean? That is exactly what they just said. That is the same thing as what do you bring to the table. Know what I mean? It is what are you coming with. Know what I mean? But it's all wrapped up in one question instead of me being around the bush. That's an adult type question. So the problem to me with modern day women, a lot of women my age, is they're not willing to receive what they dish. It's like y'all can go so hard at us, but then if the second we just want to touch bases with you to see, okay, well, where your head at? Know what I mean? Like, well, what you got going on up here? Know what I mean? It's a problem. It's like, oh my God, why is he questioning me? Who is he to question me? But we got to sit here and be interviewed and pay all this money. How much you paying? We got to sit here and give you money. We don't even know you. A lot of women don't understand what I'm saying until you put this in the perspective of your son. Know what I mean? Your son dealing with a woman. Then you'll be like, don't let no little girl talk to you like that. Don't be out here throwing money at little girls that can't offer you nothing. That's literally how men have to live. Know what I mean? And that's how dating is. You go out there, you're paying for somebody that you don't even know whether or not this is gonna go somewhere else. Some dudes pay on their last. I would advise never do that. Know what I mean? Like, this is what we gotta deal with though.
Problem with the question is being asked too soon. Is what you're saying?
It's being asked at all.
But
Take
you
your
just said you
time.
asking what's his
Take
job, his
your
occupation,
time.
what does he do, how much he
Take
making,
your
all that
time
stuff.
and get to know a person. Don't come
Why-
out to me.
why would I have
That's
to
the
waste my
follow-up
time?
questions.
No,
That's the
that's
follow.
the follow-up
Alright.
questions you got.
So what's the
My
follow?
age-
What's the
asking a
follow-up to?
plethora of
What's the follow-up?
questions.
What's the follow-up to? What do you do for a living?
I'm asking a plethora of questions.
I'm
I could
listening.
ask you what's your favorite
I'm
color.
listening.
That don't have nothing to do with what you bring to the table. I'm asking things to get to know a
Oh,
person.
so we just got to mask it, is what you're saying?
I just
So
feel like
so men are wrong for being more
No.
direct.
Hold on, let
It's
us
not
go.
that.
Let us
To
go.
Exactly.
me, it just feels like, why are we asking this question after you done tried to touch my body? Like, if you were
touched
actually
your body?
You said you're
Did y'all
inviting
not
a person to
that
the
up?
table.
Y'all said that it was
Did y'all
attractive. Y'all
not
said
just say it
ass
was
and
about
titties. We never
attractive?
said that.
You
We
said
just
I'm
agreed.
inviting you.
Oh my God, yo, that's crazy how they're literally throwing off the topic. That wasn't the initial question. Is why can't we ask y'all what you bring to the table? Nobody said in what time frame, whether that was before the ass or after the ass. Like, nobody said. It's just, why can't we ask y'all that, period? When we see y'all, it's like, I'm physically attracted to you. Now let me see more. That's how humans work. That's how animals work. Now, I mean, they see each other, eye contact, now they walk over there. That's how everybody works. Now, I mean, but she's flipping that into turning that into, oh, you want to have sex with me. It's not what I said. I said I'm physically attracted to you. Now we go to the next. That's just how it worked. Like, arguing with people like
You
that.
know the bedroom. Y'all said that.
If we see you, we're attracted to you. Yes,
mention that.
physically, yes. But what else besides attraction do you bring to the table?
But y'all basically putting attraction as like I wanted to see you, I wanted to touch your body, I wanted.
Nobody's gonna touch your body.
Everybody knows physical attraction is the first step to
fact.
progressing into anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you gonna see an ugly nigga and be like, oh my god, I want to be with that nigga. Like,
this is very true.
My thing is, women have all these standards for men. Women love police. Wait, hold on, Keen. Women love policing men's standards, right? Anytime, especially a black man, let a black man have some standards, i.e., I want you to have kids, I want you to be in shape, I want you to be feminine. Y'all start going crazy.
Let's quick little example. There's a lot of women out there that would be like, I'm not dating no guy with kids because he's always fucking his baby mama. And society and everybody would be like, that's okay. Now, I mean, oh girl, I understand. Repost. Now, a dude could post the same thing. I'm not dating no single mom. Because I know she probably still getting fucked by her baby daddy. Everybody be like, oh my God, that's so wrong. What is this? It's so, like, the double standards nowadays is crazy. Like, one of the most popular things that I hear nowadays or whatever is about dudes' height. Like, women love talking about how I'm not dating no dude that's under 6 feet. Meanwhile, they like 5'4". Oh, what you 5'10"? Y'all don't even know what 6 feet look like. Y'all could, if a dude walked up on you and he was 5'11", now I mean you're 5'5", you're 5'4", you ain't gonna know the difference. That man can walk up to you and say they're 6 feet. But so you can sit here and say that about a man, right? That something that he can't change. But let a man say something about a woman's weight. Oh, I'm not dating no girl that's over 200 pounds. Oh my God, that's so misogynistic. That's the problem. Like, the double standards in the dating game is crazy. Like, y'all can have y'all preferences, but it's like when we start to have preferences, it's a problem. It becomes an issue. That's why I be like, this shit is like people are delusional. Like, people are really delusional. And it's like, as long as you have a community behind you to back what you're saying, it got to be facts. Men, we don't be giving a damn enough to back a whole. I feel like now, like, you know, dudes are starting to wake up to it. Like, wait a minute, like, this shit is double standards. But women are really the judges of what's okay and what's not. That's just facts.
On him. As soon as we ask the question, yo, what is worth? What do you bring to the table, right? Then becomes an issue. Like, y'all can ask us 1,000,001 questions and we got to answer it. We got to prove to y'all that we providers.
Straight to the point.
We got to prove to y'all that we providers, that we masculine, that we assertive, that we could be leaders.
That we got 6 figures.
Protectors. No.
Exactly. Like,
it's
and we can't even ask y'all one simple question without y'all getting offended.
It's giving someone hurt me and I'm bitter.
You see that? That she's a narcissist. You know what I mean? She's not trying to hit. She's not hearing. No, really, her and Shorty with the thing on her head. They're hearing one thing, but they're changing it in their minds and creating a whole new narrative. You know what I mean? And pushing that on the dudes. Fellas, please be careful with people like this. When somebody tries to do something like this, stay in your frame. Don't, because what she's looking for is for you to be defensive. Therefore, the situation that we're actually speaking on, it gets thrown out the window. Now I gotta defend that. No, that's not why I'm saying that. No, I've never been hurt. No, like, you gotta go down that rabbit hole. This is the problem right here. Know what I mean? It's women like her. That's the issue. It's women like her. That's the issue, y'all.
That's the easy way.
Honestly, nobody said we're getting so
I'm smart. I'm smart, and I want to use my time valuably. Like, so I'm asking the right questions. Okay. That's what it's given. Okay. If you really want to ask, like, if you can't answer that, then that's a red flag, and I'm gonna move on to the next.
Facts.
Like, go
Thanks.
ahead, do what you want.
All right, well then, all right. Like that's
doing
what I'm
everybody a
saying. Like, if
favor.
y'all can't answer that question, then it's something
Nobody
y'all
said
don't
that
bring
they couldn't
value.
answer. You asked why women would get offended, so I gave you
because
reasons
y'all don't-
why. Because
we're
you're
not-
trying to fast track the process of getting to know
it's
somebody.
not. It's not
Nobody said we couldn't
fast-tracking.
answer. Nobody said we don't have anything to add. You're fast tracking
It's
the
not
process as if we're on an
fast-tracking.
interview for a job.
So I'm asking
Like,
you,
What is a first date? A first date is basically the first interview. If I don't find out enough about you tonight, I will not see you again. Simple. Like, if I don't find out that I'm comfortable with you or that I can see this going somewhere after today, I'm not going. I'm done. Like, how many of us do we waste time on multiple dates just to find out this person is completely opposite from what I like? So what is wrong with me asking you the right questions on a first date? That's what adults should do. It is an interview. Now, I mean, it is an interview, but it doesn't have to come off and be said it's an interview. It is an interview whether or not I could be in your life, and it's an interview whether or not you could be in my life. And then to see if we'll have the second date. That's what it is. If this is something that's supposed to be taken serious. Now, if it's just something that I just want your body, that's different. But y'all don't want us to go there. Now, I mean, so if we're taking you serious, there's questions that a real man, now, I mean, that has a lot going for himself, needs to make sure that the person that he's inviting into his space is of substance, serves value, not just a person that's around. Same thing with you.
Is it the way that the question is asked that
Yes.
bothers women?
yes.
Okay.
Well,
And you're fast tracking the process. Like,
The same way-
Realistically, me being a man and asking that question to females, I honestly believe that they don't have shit to offer.
Why do you
Facts.
call women females?
Y'all can't even answer what y'all have to offer.
did you
Like,
ask it?
We just
What
we
I'm
talking
saying.
about
You
what y'all
asked
bring to
why
the
women
table.
got
Same thing.
offended,
What do
and
you
I
bring to the
answered.
table? Like,
We never asked
You
the
never
question.
asked the
We asked
question.
why they get offended
Right.
by that.
okay,
Right.
but obviously enough men are asking
So
this
let
question
them
for y'all to
answer.
get offended, right?
No, that has nothing. Nigga, you just asked
So,
us why do women get offended.
that's
I
how-
answered.
Okay, why do women get offended by a question that majority of the men are asking, right?
I feel like we answered this question already. and
Okay,
you're
so
just
then
not
why
accepting
are
it.
you trying to police what we can ask or what we can't ask?
Nobody. I didn't say you couldn't ask. I told you why women
You're
get
just not
offended.
asking
You're not.
me.
You're not comprehending.
That's
and
the
it's-
point. You can ask your
problematic.
question. You're just
Okay.
not asking me.
Yo, shorty in the middle is getting me. She's getting me tight. Like, people like her just like because I mean, this is an adult conversation. You're name calling. You like. I mean, I ain't gonna say name calling, but like you're painting the picture of what I'm saying, and it's not what I'm saying. You're trying to be funny. It's like, yo, I'm just trying to have an adult conversation. Now, I mean, like, I know people like her. They just get on my nerves, man.
That question.
Okay, so y'all want to, so y'all being specific.
You got anything to say on this subject?
I mean, I thought relationships were like y'all was supposed to build together. You take time. You get
Ain't no
to know
building
the
together.
person.
It's no building together. Y'all women don't want to build together. Y'all want a man that's
First of
already
all,
established.
What
Facts.
women are you dealing with?
Everybody
Bro, stop
together.
it.
You
Stop
can't-
it.
Right,
Stop
you're
it.
generalizing.
Stop it.
You're generalizing.
So y'all gonna sit here and act like women don't want men to already be established?
There-
We're not acting like anything. We answered the question. I'm poised.
All right, you're being
I'm
poised. All right.
poised.
All
Like,
right.
you asked the question, we answered it thoroughly to the best
Yeah,
that
it wasn't
we
a
could.
good enough answer. That's why men keep
mean-
asking this question. I'm gonna keep telling men to keep asking this question. If they can't answer
And
it
they
without
gonna
getting
keep asking
offended,
the question,
then
and
y'all
they gonna
gonna
find
move
the ones
on
that
to the
don't
next.
answer it.
Move
That's
on to the
all.
next.
Even if I wasn't offended, it doesn't matter. You asked, we answered.
Okay, well then y'all don't get chosen. It's simple.
Next
Like, you know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
you
Like,
think
that's
so?
it.
You
But-
think so?
Yeah.
Next question.
Men
All
get
right.
the thing is, men can go anywhere and find a wife. Women can't go anywhere and find a husband.
Facts.
Wow.
Where can y'all go outside of the United States and find you a husband that's going to do
Wow.
everything y'all take that
Where
y'all
have you
require?
been?
Baby.
Where have you been?
Give me an example.
Harlem?
Give me an example.
When I type in Lexington,
give me an example.
Women can go anywhere and
And
find
find-
a man.
Women could go anywhere and find a man. Facts. But can you find a man that has something going for himself? Can you find a man that actually wants to be a man? Can you find a man that's a good man? It's a lot more rare than it is to find a good woman. It's easy to find good women out there. I mean, it's hella good women out there. I mean, that's one thing I will not say. What is she talking about? Like, shorty is really like, am I tripping? Or maybe I'm being defensive. Comment below if I'm being defensive. She's missing the point. Like,
no, y'all can't.
Oh,
No, y'all
think so?
cannot. Give me an example.
my son keep looking at them because it's like, bro, y'all not gonna defend me? Yeah, like they ganging up on my man, and they just in there cheesing. Like we don't know what side y'all on.
Anywhere and find a man.
No, y'all can't.
Oh,
No, y'all
you think so?
cannot. Give me an
This is
example.
disheartening.
But give me
Men are the prize.
Why not?
Why are we not the prize? Like
Why aren't men the prize?
a rich man can make a rich man can take a poor woman and change her life. A rich woman will not do the same thing for
Facts. That is a fact. A rich woman does not want a broke man. That's just facts. Like, I'm not gonna say all. I don't like generalizing when I talk, but most rich women do not want a broke man. They want a man that's above them. They like to feel like their man is alpha, that is above them. That is just how it is. But a man, if he has a lot, he doesn't care if she works at McDonald's. Now, I mean, if you bring peace to my life, now I'm gonna say that what the perfect answer for them would have been. Oh, I mean, I just bring peace to my man. Now, I mean, cooking and cleaning, the things that he can't handle because he's so busy with business or working, I take care of those things. Now, I mean, I'm his backbone. Now, I mean, we are a team. You know, that's what, like, I hate using this word because it's thrown around so much, but that's how a high value man thinks. Like, damn, that's what I need. I don't need a girl that has a lot of money. I need help with the things that I don't have time to do. Now, I mean, and if you could bring that to the table, you're very necessary to my life. Now, I mean, and I will fund and protect you in your life. Therefore, every foundation of this everything in this foundation that we're creating is covered. The problem is there's too many ladies out there that are okay with just being liabilities. A man that has a lot going on doesn't need another liability. That's like me buying another car. It's like, why do I keep just buying cars if I have a car? Now, I mean, if I already have liabilities, I already have stuff going on, already got bills to pay, why are you okay with bringing absolutely nothing but depreciation, now, I mean, and a bill? Why are you okay with that? That's the issue.
That's a definite lie. You know how many bums I know right now living with good women based on dick alone? You're bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging.
It happens, but it's not the majority.
I know tons of women supporting men with good dick only.
That's minority.
And nothing else.
That's the minority.
Trust me.
Are you
I'm not
supporting any man or helping a man get up?
I've done it before.
Yeah, and a lot of women like to go back to these teenage, time.
Like I was 27 dealing with.
Can I speak? A lot of women.
Where's he at now? Okay.
Women judge, most men from their immature age, from the teenage, like, oh, okay, I helped them do that. We both was living with our parents at that time. We're teenagers. You get what I'm saying? Most men nowadays handle everything they got to handle.
Most.
Most, yes.
Still not all.
And it's not all women.
And not all of us were teenagers when we were taking care of these grown men either.
Right.
I think it's fair to say that wealthy women aren't marrying poor men.
That's a fact.
That's not accurate.
That's not true.
Can you name any
Y'all just
wealthy
being
women
coy
as
at this
women?
point. Y'all just being coy at this point.
I don't know the woman's
Celebrities?
name, but
No.
there's this rich white woman that has
This
this dude.
one.
All right, so if y'all are not doing it, yeah, like you three girls at the table, every man that's at that table could sit here and say that he's dated a girl that was beneath her. Now, like beneath him financially. Now, I mean, and probably still dating her. They just said none of them are dating him dating a guy like that right now, and they can't name a woman that's doing that right now. They can't name one. But yeah, now there has to be some out there. Yeah, there's some out there. But let's talk about the majority though. If it's the majority, you can easily name them. I can easily name some dudes.
There's one rich white woman.
Man.
It's not the majority. It's not the majority.
It's
And the
giving.
majority also doesn't get offended
It's giving
by
what?
this question. And the majority
It's giving what?
also
Look,
doesn't
she
have
loves
anything
the
If a man is supposed to come through
That's crazy.
and make your life easier, of course he's the prize. Like he's stopping
Yes.
you. You don't work, right?
Doesn't he have the more?
You don't
more
work, right? You get to
responsibilities?
sit on your feet and stay at home, right?
Who gets to do that?
Yo, all right.
Who gets to do that?
Because y'all gonna be the
Who
coy.
gets to do that? I'm trying to figure out these bum bitches that you know.
Because y'all want a man that makes 100K. Most women, not y'all, because y'all gonna be specific. Or not me.
With all due respect, you met me 15 minutes ago. You don't know what type of man I want.
You keep talking about yourself. You keep talking about yourself.
Right, because why would I generalize every woman?
For everybody.
Right.
But y'all can see the women y'all can see the women in real life. Every woman is not you. You talking about yourself as an individual.
Right, but you're talking.
You have you know female
question.
friends. You have women, right?
Just like y'all say, y'all know women that supporting bum niggas.
Exactly. Those
So
are
y'all know.
but that don't stop y'all from saying all niggas ain't shit.
Look.
Y'all never say some niggas ain't shit.
I didn't say all of them. A lot of them.
Again, I didn't say that.
Really?
Next question.
I said a lot of them.
So you met,
when
you
we
met a
say
lot of
most,
them. So you met a lot of them.
Now you be like, all women is doing this and women don't
no,
let
he
niggas.
said most. He said most.
You know
So you met.
I liked you at first.
You
Yeah, I'm
met
just saying,
most.
you
You
flipping his words.
met most men.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so
I
then-
didn't make
so
a
you-
generalization about most men.
You said most men earlier.
When I said what?
Just now.
What did I say? Most men what?
Next
When you
question.
said most,
Play the cameras back. Play it back.
When you say all men ain't shit,
Play
you
it back.
What they was
most men ain't shit. You just
Play
said
it back.
what they was drinking earlier? What you put in their
I
drink?
said a lot of them.
we had new.
So you know a lot of men.
saying,
Okay, that's
I
cool.
I do a little.
All right.
A lot and most is not no synonym. No.
Okay.
No, it's
all
not.
right. All right.
Next question.
Y'all picked the wrong people to be on
This is
this
gonna be an interesting show, like yo. All right.
the
My
wrong
next
niggas.
question says, can money determine the success or failure of a relationship? Okay.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Not for me.
Why?
Not for me. Okay. I don't
We
know.
gonna get to you.
Yo.
Why?
So, kind of stemming off of the last question, personal L, I'll put it out there. I dated somebody that I was supporting, wasn't having a great time. And it was just like, he got very comfortable with the fact that I was doing it. He felt like he didn't need to do. And I'm more than willing to grow with somebody. But when you have nothing going for you, and I mean nothing, and you're very comfortable with that, and not only the fact that, like, I was the younger one in the relationship, you a grown-ass man now trying to do shit, we not going nowhere because I got plans.
You know what could have prevented that? Had you had asked him what he brought to the table. I'm just gonna say that. Like, y'all love taking care of bum niggas, and
lie,
they want to
though.
generalize like
That's
all
not-
men.
You can
Yeah,
ask
but
somebody
that's
what they bring to the table, and they be like,
Then
I
you go
bring
hold them,
this,
and then you go hold them
they don't have
accountable.
none of that
Then
shit.
you go, at least you
And
can
it
hold
was
them
none of that.
accountable.
And what does accountability give
But
you?
here's the
Nothing.
thing.
With
When
women
we-
to get you
I
nothing,
have
right?
worked with people that interview
Who's
great
fucking
and
him?
cannot deliver any fucking thing that
At
they
all.
interviewed for.
Exactly.
Nothing because
At
they
all.
lied.
And what happened? They get fired, right?
The nigga did not get fired.
Oh, he don't even get a job, right?
A
You
lot
said
of people
interview.
skate
Okay.
by
It was
with
like,
just.
So what happened to all the pizzazz you said you was bringing? Like
But there's
none of that.
okay, so you
Asshole.
interviewed him, right? Based on and
and
he
interviewed well.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
fair.
Facade.
That's fair.
It
That's
was a
fair.
facade.
That's fair.
And I mean, when we first started dating, he had everything for this table, but in the course of us dating,
imagine?
it was just
What
gone.
was everything?
He had the job, he had the stability, he
So
was
what happened
taking
to his
care of
job?
kids. Yo,
And he had kids.
He lost his job.
He had kids, and that's against my personal rule. I don't date nobody with kids. And I was just like, oh, but you taking care of business? All right, we could do this. Not even 2 months later, yo, I lost my job. How you lost your job? Like,
Okay, like
How he lost his
nah,
job?
he lost his job.
How the fuck I care how the nigga lost his job? He lost it.
I just
okay,
wanna know.
but people go through rough patches. Like
It wasn't even that. Like, he was getting into it with supervisors and then surprised that he got
how long was he
fired.
unemployed?
The entire 6 months that we did.
Okay, the entire
Only
6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So he only had a job the first day that y'all started dating, or like
Basically, and I'm like, he made it 4 months longer than he needed to, but I'm nice. I tried.
okay. All right. So what about you?
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Can money determine the success or failure of a relationship?
Yeah, I guess if that's what you're about. I mean, if you're about money, then it's gonna determine the success or failure. If,
What about you, Miss? I only speak about myself.
I
like,
do. If you are able to take care of yourself, by all means, you don't have to be the richest person in the world. Some people just get by off of resources, people they know. That's perfectly fine with me. You don't gotta be rich, but just I don't want to take care of nobody in my 30s. When we get old, like then okay, but
Okay.
that's it.
I live with that.
What about you?
Macca?
I'm the same. Like, you got to have some kind of plan, something going on. Like, I don't expect anybody to take care of me. That's my job. If that's something you decide to do, I'm cool with it. But I don't want to take care of you. I don't mind helping you if you're having a rough patch, but you're not going to live in that shit. That's a problem.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Exactly.
fair. I'd say. Or you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Now I was going to say I think money unfortunately does determine the success or failure because if you look at divorce rates. You know, the top 3 reasons for divorces is financial reasons. Obviously, that's going to be on the man's end because if a woman lose her job, nobody going to bat an eye. But I'm just saying, like, so money, if you in a relationship and you lose your job, you know a man not going to bat you. Men don't even care about a woman's money. So, like...
Clearly, they do. What do you mean?
Who's
But look,
clearly, but... What do
I
you
think y'all got to
What do
mix
you
up.
bring to the table?
Look.
That's not about money. That's not about money. That's not about money. That's what you got to
What is that about then?
There's
That's
other
about
things
other
you could
thi-
say. You could
and-
Obviously, there are other things, but list
Compassion.
out the things for me.
Okay. Can I answer this?
All right, go ahead, bro.
So y'all thinking about money? That's your problem. Y'all only focus on money, right? So when a man, okay, all right, you could keep doing that, like whispering stuff, whatever. That's cool. So when a man asks you that question, you know what's acceptable answers? Femininity. I bring that, right? Compassion, empathy. I'm a great nurturer. Things that's intangible.
Peace.
I bring peace. things that's intangible that I can't buy. Y'all talking about cooking and cleaning. A man can buy that. You talking about sex, a man can buy that also. So bring intangibles. That's what we want to know. Can y'all bring the intangibles?
Bring the intangibles and still get cheated on. But
all right, well, that's okay. Well, you can keep negating or whatever.
Bring the intangibles and niggas still
I'm telling you what
complaining.
men are thinking. Y'all trying to combat
You
it.
could bring all of that and you still complaining.
And women don't cheat.
The women do cheat.
All right, then. So what the
All
hell?
right, so then
And
what are
we
we
cheat
talking about?
better.
Okay.
So- So why would you bring that up then?
I mean,
Just to bring it up.
Y'all not listening.
Why'd you bring that up?
if you, that just sounds like bitterness. Like I don't
Tit for
understand.
tat, like
not at all. Not at
It
all.
does
Yeah,
though. Like,
answer-
if we
yeah,
having
answer
a,
is
if we're
that-
having a grown up conversation,
We
and
having an adult
hit
conversation.
You hit up with a low blow, saying something else. I mean, if we're talking like adults, we're having a conversation, and then you hit me with a low blow. If I'm being serious and sincere with you, nobody want to hear that.
I didn't hit y'all with no low blows.
right.
I'm
Okay.
very poor.
I'm
All
just saying that.
I like your shirt. Your shirt looks good.
Thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
yo,
This
so those are great
hilarious.
things y'all can
But
say.
how y'all gonna sit there and say, "Oh, but niggas
Y'all
still
niggas
gonna
is
cheat"?
tripping. Y'all niggas is
But
set
then
tripping.
follow that. But follow.
Mainly Eli. Like, this nigga set tripping.
But how you gonna sit there and say niggas still cheat, but then follow
Cheating
that
is
out
cheating.
with? But then follow that out with, yeah, women cheat and we cheat better. Like what?
I just said women do cheat because he said women don't cheat. I said they do. She said we cheat better.
So you saying
That
that
was-
you
that
making it
was
seem
the
like it's something
side.
exclusive to only men.
Nah.
So then I don't understand why I'm
Alright,
bringing it
so
up.
why
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so can a man do everything and a woman still cheat?
Yes.
So all right, so like, so nice. So it's a
It's a
mutual
nasty
thing.
way. Either way.
It's
Either way, it's a nasty
equality
flow.
in here. You know what I mean?
So
That's
we-
all.
Ain't no damn equality in here.
It's
Niggas
equality.
started off like, nah, because men got to provide everything. They got to do this. Women don't do shit. Y'all just bringing box to the table.
Let me ask you a
Ain't no
question. Let me
equality
ask you a
in this
question.
motherfucker.
Let me
Let's
ask you a
not.
question. If a robber came right in here with a gun,
I got a taser in my bag.
I play with knives.
who's gonna look at y'all gonna look at us to
Wait a
protect
minute.
y'all?
Why
Right?
would I be
play with
looking at you
knives.
to protect me?
You just met me.
If we're in a relationship, come on, don't be the coy. If we're in a relationship, if a robber coming right now with the gun, I'm supposed to protect you, right? That's the
If
job
you
of me.
wanna-
So I'm risking my.
And
if
that's
I
your
wanna.
prerogative.
So if your man did
Nigga,
not,
I know I'm getting out this fucking room.
look.
I don't know
There's only
about
one
y'all.
exit. It's
So
only
you
one
got a
exit. I
man
don't know
and
what
he
you
down.
I'm
doing,
getting the
like.
fuck out.
if you got a man and another man slaps your ass and your man doesn't do nothing, how do you feel about him?
I mean,
He don't care about me.
That's
All right. I mean, so it's
that's
our
just who I
responsibility.
am as a person. If a man slaps my ass and she don't get up, we fighting. Like you're my friend.
all right.
That's disrespect to
She
me.
love to
Anybody
deflect.
that
I love the
disrespects me,
deflection, like,
that's
you know
not
what
a
I mean?
deflection. He
I'm
asked the
just
question.
saying.
I'm saying that's
when
how.
you have a man, it's his responsibility to defend you.
when
correct?
I have anybody close in my life, that's their responsibility.
She's
to defend me.
deflecting the question.
If somebody
Like, if you
disrespects
respect-
me,
yeah.
if you're a friend, if somebody would have came.
Hold on a second, guys. Let's look up the word deflection. What does it mean to deflect? Because a lot of people do exactly what she's doing, and they think they're making a point. The action or process of deflecting or being deflected. The deflection of... Okay, no. These are bad translations. Google. I'm going to find it.
Minutes smacked Akeem, I would have got up.
Okay, but
And I'm a woman.
who's first priority to do that? Your man, right? If you have a husband, you looking for your homegirl to look out for you or your man?
Anybody. My man
And
too.
that's your problem.
My man too.
If your man is not,
It's a problem?
yeah, because if
he
your man
asked
is
you
not
who
number
first,
one,
who
who's
first?
first? You
Who
looking
first?
at your homegirl first?
Keep it real. Who first?
Oh,
She's
you're
so busy
asking
trying
if
to
there's
deflect.
a situation
Yeah.
between my
Yeah.
man and my homegirl or my man?
No. You in a club, somebody slap your ass. Who you expect to get up first? That's what we ask you.
Between my man and her, my man.
All right,
First
that's
of all,
what we said.
let's
He
say
said you looking at your
but let's say she's not
homegirl.
even there. If we just talking about me and you, why
if
you
it's
gotta ask
only
somebody
my
else?
man,
She
then
said-
my
she said
man.
Anybody afterwards.
Right.
Don't ask that question.
So a
She's
stranger, so it's
she's just saying her
This
friend
is
is there.
not a deflection.
Anybody. It is a deflection.
This is
'cause
an
it's your-
answer.
Because
it's
I
your
added
man
one person and then the second person, you added a third person. Let's just we just going me and you. Me and you.
said your man and
we
your
don't care about
friend.
that. My
You-
original
no, you
question
brought
was
up the
me and
friend.
you.
All right, so if
All
it's
right.
me and you.
Answer it straightforward. That's what he's saying. Is an A and B answer. You're creating a C, which is deflecting A and B. Nobody said there was a C, so why are you bringing this other scenario in it? Tell me the answer to what you would do in this scenario, and these are the answers: A or B. Simple, but you can't do that because you're sitting there being defensive. You're making it hard for this conversation to be had.
I'm expecting you to protect me, and if
Okay.
you don't, and I got to do it myself,
I don't
your
lose
days is
track of what the
numbered.
fuck you was talking
Okay,
about.
that's fair.
Of course you did, 'cause you
that's
deflected
fair.
it.
That's a fair point. Which we gonna still talk about because we all over the place at this point.
I don't even know what the
I
question
don't know.
was.
Wait, all right,
It
real
just-
question.
I got
So
some in my
But
bag
you guys
too.
should definitely be lawyers. You guys know how to
I
flip that
actually
shit around.
studied law.
Oh,
It
okay, I
wasn't a
see it.
flip.
I see it. Yeah.
yeah, especially you, I
It's
could tell.
not
you know
a
what I'm
flip.
saying?
That's
Like,
just the
It
type
is.
of person I am. You
Next-
asking me personal
next question.
questions about myself.
There's no way in
Next
hell
caller, next
that you're
caller.
expecting your homegirl should stand up and fight for you too. But you're looking for your man first.
All right, y'all. I think we pretty much get the point of this. I need to go brush my hair. I'm out here looking like somebody love me. But yeah, man. The double standards, the questions that could be asked to a man, but then when asked to a woman, it becomes like, why are you asking me this? That is the issue, man. It is a lot of double standards. Now, I mean, when it comes to what we bring to the table, that is the biggest double standard. Now, I mean, nowadays, a lot of women just like, I want a dude that has 6 figures. I want a dude that's over 6 feet. I want a dude that's good looking. I want a dude that's charismatic. I want a dude that could provide me security. I want a dude that's good with kids. I want a dude like I could keep going, like that's physically fit. Now I mean I could keep going. You know, that's funny. You know, that has all this personality. And then you ask a woman what do they bring, and they freeze up. It's like, why are you asking me that? Cause you're pretty. Yeah, you're pretty. But what else are you gonna bring? And it's like, what do I bring? Like, it's, I bring, you know, happiness. I bring myself. So you mean to tell me I bust my ass for all these years to get everything I got just to bring you a part of my success, and all you've done all your life is be pretty? What a man needs is peace. Somebody that will be peaceful, not just be a bill. You know, somebody that's genuine, not just expects. There's too much women out there that just expect. And I think social media is like creating that. It's creating that okay for people to just expect. Girl, you ain't gotta have nothing like just, you know what I mean? I get the evolution of what happened when things were kind of thrown off. Because I feel like women all got together, was like, we're tired of men being ain't shit. First of all, women been ain't shit as well. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean we switched the narrative. We're like, you know what? We're just going to fuck all the women, you know what I mean, and do them dirty. But because women have been done dirty, it's like they came together and they're like, girl, let's just get his money, know what I mean, and live our life. And push come to shove, he cheat, we done came up off of all of this. That's not okay. Know what I mean? So dudes that have some substance, like the dudes that you're looking for, that's 6 feet, that provide security, there's not a lot of dudes like that. Know what I mean? And then that's mentally stable. Know what I mean? There's a lot of people that look good that's not mentally stable. Or they don't have a level of intellect or understanding. So yes, it is very hard to find that. So when we sit here and we say things like, no, we are the prize too, you know, that's a fact. It is easier to find a good looking girl. It is easier to find a girl with some substance. It is easier to find a girl that's on her purpose. Now, I mean, it's easier to find that. It's harder to find that with dudes. That's just facts. Now, I mean, so if you find one, he's gonna ask you certain questions. Hey man, it's your boy Top Boogie. Until the next video, now I mean, make sure y'all comment below some videos y'all want me to react to. You know, all that good stuff. You enjoy this reaction, make sure you smash that like button, turn on your post notifications, all that good stuff, man. Hey man, I'm out of here, man. Peace.